Ross, congratulations. Thrilling performance out there. I think it'll be remembered for a long time here. Just sum up what it was like to play in.
Yeah, it was an amazing game to play in. Very strange as well. I feel like the first half, obviously we went off for the first 2 breaks. I feel like it was just fighty, wasn't it? It was a bit scrappy. Wasn't the greatest of standards, I don't think, but a bit of fight either way. Sort of struggling to hold our throws, but you know, the rest of the game, obviously, I'm really happy with.
I don't know if I've ever seen you so pumped up on a stage for a long time. We can see what it meant to you. What fired you up so much?
I suppose not playing how I know I have been or how I can do, and thinking enough's enough. You know, I want to kick on and do something, and you almost have a word with yourself. You know, you go, not been here specifically in Blackpool, but you know, I go, I've had enough of being a nearly or just losing out to a top player or whatever, 7-6s or 6-5s or whatever, and you just sort of go, you grab yourself by the scruff of the neck and go, come on, let's dig deep now, enough's enough, you want to do something, do it. So that's where the fight come from. Also, were you feeding off Gezzy giving it as well? Because you seem to be back and forth with each other at one point. Yeah, Gezzy always does though, doesn't he? That's his game. It doesn't really bother me because of, again, that's who Gezzy is, you know, but maybe I'll give him something back that he wasn't used to, you know. I don't know, but I respect him because he's an unbelievable player, and you know, he's a world champion. Yeah, he's Gerwyn Price, isn't he? So, but no, I'm happy with the win and my performance in the second half maybe, but the first half, like I say, was a bit scrappy. Ross, congratulations. Cheers.
Ross, in tight games like that, how much of an equaliser is your scoring power when seemingly you're out of a leg and suddenly you're rattling a 180?
Yeah, my scoring power is huge, isn't it? Without sounding big-headed there, well, it's huge, isn't it? But, yeah, that's not the greatest answer. Need training on that. But no, I feel like my scoring power was really good there, and I told myself to just relax and throw. You know, don't think and just throw, because I feel like I was holding back a little bit. But no, again, you know, it's not all about scoring either. I've learnt that over time, that, you know, I've gone up there 6, 7, 180s, whatever, and lost games. So it's not all about that. It's about your finishing, and I missed a lot of doubles tonight, which, you know, it sort of cost me and made it hard work. But Gezzy let me in, he missed doubles as well, so it works both ways. But yeah, scoring power is huge, but at the end of the day, you've got to hit that double, ain't you?
I know you reflected on stage about a tough draw, obviously Josh Rock in the first round, and having to come through that match with Gezzy. You obviously face the winner of the match on stage right now between Nathan and James. It's a really big opportunity for you.
Yeah, it's a big opportunity, but it's a big opportunity for every player in the tournament. Again, I won't play who's in front of me. I play the dartboard and concentrate on my own game. It's irrelevant. I try not to get involved in the game, but clearly that's not true today, is it? So, but no, you know, again, it doesn't. I'm not worried who I play. I will concentrate on my game, and hopefully I'll come out on top.
When you do get involved in a game like that, as you did with Gezzy, sometimes can you be a better player because of that?
Yeah, you can do. Again, it fires you up. Sometimes it can go against you. You know, there's been times where someone's at a 180. Josh Rock actually. He's at a 180. I've hit a 180, and I've given him it back, and then he hits another one. You think, oh, here we go again. Do you know what I mean? It's relentless. Or they take a finish out, and you think, oh, I thought I had you there. So yeah, there's a lot of mind games without it being like you're trying to be too tactical, put them off, and that. It's almost like stamping your authority on the lion up there, whatever. But it's difficult. It's a sport at the end of the day, and we're all trying to do our best and win. Simple as that.
Ross, 13 180s in a second round match is pretty sensational. If you turn up with that powerhouse sort of scoring from here to the end of this tournament, you win this. The one person we weren't talking about, you can put yourself right on the map.
Yeah, I'm not for 1 minute thinking I can't win this tournament. So that's not just the 180s or anything like that. I honestly believe I can win this. I feel like it's a strange one. Last year I feel like I probably played really well, better than what I have done this year, but this year I've been more consistent, grinded results out. It sounds crazy, I'm learning. You know, I'm 35, I've been playing the game over 20 years, but I'm still learning, and I think that's important. But yeah, I'm learning to grind games out, and I look at people like James Wade, you know, he knows how to dig deep, grind a result out, people like him, and yeah. But no, I wouldn't be here if I didn't feel like I could win it. I've won one major, there's nothing stopping me going and winning another, whether it's this year, next year, the year after that, it doesn't bother me. I go into every tournament and I give 110%, and that's all that matters, and I can live with that, and it's as simple as that.
Ross, I would expect that you would kick off favourite at the quarter-final, whoever you face, James or Nathan. Do you feel that, and is that a different sort of pressure? No,
I couldn't care less. I don't look at odds, I don't bet, I'm not a gambling man, doesn't interest me at all. Again, doesn't bother me who I play. That's no disrespect, because I think every player in the 128 who've got tour cards and beyond that are unbelievable players, and they can all hit 100 plus averages, so it only takes one day. I'm not silly or naive or to think that, you know, I'm not beatable. These players are the best players in the world, so, you know, I've got to be on my game.
And at the start of the match, just then against Gerwyn, it seemed to be quite a slow-paced match. Was that a conscious choice, or was it just difficult to find that rhythm early doors? Yeah, it was difficult to find the rhythm. I was listening to the crowd a bit, you know, they was chanting England and stuff like that. But I think I probably got a bit, not too wrapped up in it, but, you know, you listen to stuff, you can't help it, you hear stuff and that. But, you know, again, it's another thing that I'll probably learn from. You know, I've probably heard it before, to be honest, and I tell myself it again. It's a continuous thing, isn't it? You try and learn all the time. So, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. Format now goes to best of 31. How do you prepare for such a long format match? Just do what I've been doing. There's no secret or anything like that. I'll go home now and have a good night's sleep, and tomorrow just chill out. And the day I play, I'll go back. Well, I'll be in the hotel and I'll just be nice and simple. I'll probably go and have a light workout at the gym, nice swim, and just relax and try and have a little sleep before I turn up at the venue. Cheers, Ross. Thank you.
Ross, congratulations.
Thank you.
So you talk about having to use those tight results, those tight losses to boost you going forward. Obviously, Euro Tour this year, quarter-final, you lost 6-5 to Gerwyn with a ton-plus average. So was that in your mind at all as something you could use to move in?
No, not really. I sort of thought about it. Things enter your head randomly throughout the day. But I did think about it. I thought, you know, you was like 5-2 up, I think I was, and I was like, you know, you was 5-2 up against Gezzy there. You lost, but he was 5-2 up, and he took a 1-6-1 when I laid something up and all that. Full credit to him, he was amazing. But yeah, you sort of, things do enter your head here and there. I'd be lying if I didn't say they didn't, but again, you know, it's in the past, isn't it? You've got to sort of then go, right, reality check. If I look at things in the past, maybe I will try and take the positives out of it and go, like I just said, I was 5-2 up or whatever, don't let that happen again, that sort of thing. But, you know, it doesn't matter what you've done previously. Like I say, it doesn't matter what I've done today. All that matters is the next game. It's irrelevant.
In a match like that, where there's such as breaks of throw, does that change the dynamic at all? Or instead of thinking, right, I've got to hold my throw, your first thought is, I've got to attack his throw instead? Yeah, you do. You go up there, you do think that. You know, at one point I was thinking, Jesus Christ, I keep breaking him, I just wish I could hold my own throw. So things like that do affect you, but I know full well when he's throwing, I've got to be on it. You can't be slacking in the slightest, can you? But again, when you're throwing as well, you tell yourself that you've got to go, you know, let's kick in 180, 140, something like that. But it's difficult, you know, it is difficult. But again, I'll go up there, do my best, and I've won today, so I'm happy.
Ross, congratulations on a really entertaining game. During that game, there was obviously
in your interview at the moment, you know, you're very calm, you're very relaxed. On the stage, you seem to be a bit of a different animal, very aggressive on the big out shots and stuff. Is it difficult to just keep on the level, or do you need that, as you say earlier in the game, you needed to grab yourself by the collar and pull yourself up, and did you need that level of anger to focus or to concentrate, or is it just you're an in-the-moment player?
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of everything, to be fair. You know, you can go up there and it's just a mixture. I'm not going to lie. It can be you caught up in the moment. He could large it 1 minute, and then you sort of fire back and let him know you're there. And it's difficult, but sometimes again I just needed to. It wasn't about him. I felt like I missed a few doubles here and there, and it's almost like I said to you earlier. Like I needed to grab myself by the scruff of the neck and get on with it, because I just felt like I was missing something a little bit. So yeah, something like that, sometimes it can G you up a bit.
Yeah, and obviously it's worked on this occasion, and good luck in the next round.
Thank you very much.